Layle, you tuxedo-clad badass. When they said that Layle was good for tier 3, they weren't kidding, because my god, undisputed MVP, I have to say. I can't give it all to him though, because Keiss and Tifa absolutely put some serious work into this. This tier especially, I keep saying tier when I mean Crucible. So excuse me, this Crucible especially was definitely the easiest of the 3. I did them all. My thoughts would be, I think that the right Crucible is probably the most annoying one. And it's not even because the stage is necessarily difficult. It's because in order to manage the orb, you have to let them hit you. And you have to take reduced HP damage via a buff. It's similar to the orb in Boss Rush 2, I believe it was, when they were trying to sell Hope. And you had to take reduced Brave damage via a buff. This one's HP damage because it's Porum. It's that simple. Only, the thing is, getting hit with Brave is a lot more common than getting hit with HP. So it's like you kind of have to let the behemoths gear up and get ready to hit you. Because they kind of take a while to do it. They don't just come right in and spam HP attacks. Which is kind of a detriment because of that orb. So you can't really go, at least with the team I brought, you can't go too hard on them. Because otherwise you'll break them back too far. And then they'll take a turn where they either charge up or just Brave attack you while the orb is still ticking down. Next thing you know it, the orb is, their turn is way in the back, and they have 4 turns left on their orbs. Like, okay, I gotta rethink this. But I would say that was the hardest part of this whole tier. This is definitely, I'm gonna say, at least from my personal experience, this is by far the easiest Transcendence tier we've gotten. At least for the characters I brought. I mean, blue armor Layles I don't think are that common. To be fair, there's more than I thought there was going to be. And I'm wondering if I have something to do with that. And if that's the case, you're welcome. I don't regret it at all because it would be a great idea. Layle is a badass. And you should invest in him. I'm a little biased, but you'll see what I mean by the end of this if you don't know already. I mean, if you're paying attention to their health and the turn count, that should signal something, but we did just get started. This is still just setup, to be honest with you. As far as pulls, I pulled for Porum. I had to do 5 multis, including the free. So I spent, that would be, wow, why can't I do math right now? Oh my god, 25k. Jesus, I almost said 100k. Wow, yeah, no, that's not right. I spent 25k, which to me is well worth it. And I blued Porum's armor because I don't care. Porum is awesome. I don't even know how much I'm going to use her as of late. And by user, I mean, I don't know how much she'll be in videos. We'll see about that, because it might come as a surprise to people who have been subscribed to this channel for a while. Porum doesn't seem like what I enjoy, because usually what I record is just rushdown stuff. I usually tend to, that's just what I enjoy doing the most. I just enjoy building teams that wreck the stage without much trouble. I don't know, that's just what I like. But that doesn't mean that's all that I do. There's other stuff I do that I don't always record. And stuff like that is one of it, you know, like HP damage reduction stuff or like off-turn stuff. I do that stuff in my spare time, but I tend to not record it that much. Every now and again I will, but I don't know, it's something I haven't been doing lately. But if you want to talk back in the day, like Chaos Era, I can't think of a better TCC challenge candidate than Porum in the Chaos Era, because holy hell, she trounced him. She was the best for the TCC challenge era in the Chaos Era. She loved her for all that stuff. In fact, Mac Nolan and I kind of had a joke going. This is before I joined any of the Discords and really got to know everybody else. This is kind of when I just knew Mac Nolan, and I would just like talk to him on Twitter and shit. And every time I used Porum, our joke back and forth was like, she's a tank in pajamas. She's just a little tank in pajamas. Don't be fooled. She's not a mage. I'm still kind of getting used to how she works now, but so far I like it. She seems a lot more turn efficient than she used to be, because she does those follow-up HP attacks on everything she does. Because her skills, they still just battery and buff and stuff. Like the skills in and of themselves don't attack. But if the LD buff is up, it does a pretty sizable hit. and batteries your whole team, I like it a lot. Like if you're a fan of supports, go for Porum. And I'm sure I'm not really, you know, saying anything people don't know already. Porum is massively, massively hyped. I don't think that it's going to be one of those situations where you need Porum to clear content, because I think that some people are trying to push that narrative, and I don't buy that at all. Don't believe that when people say that about any character. It's never been true. It's never going to be true. Yes, there are characters that will make certain stages easier, but no character is a must. Literally nobody. Like, it's that simple. But yeah, people still keep falling for that. I don't get it. These dinos are getting wrecked. This is unfair. I almost feel bad for them. Emphasis on almost. I don't care. Let's get through this. We got 2 more stages to go through. Get out of the way. I'm very happy that they don't cleanse. I wasn't sure if they were going to, because I know the Gao version does. So as I was going through in the beginning, doing my setup, you know, applying my debuffs and stuff, I was like, is this even going to matter? I didn't think about it when I was setting up. But luckily, they don't cleanse. Maybe they do if they get turned, but I wasn't about to deal with that. So, an all-out rushdown approach totally works for this, as you can see. Alright, Tifa, you got 2 battle cries left. Bring it home. You are all by your lonesome, and now you're dead. Beautiful. Okay. So that's Crucible 1. The next team was kind of odd. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the team composition. I kind of wanted to just try new stuff. It was my first time using Porum, so you'll see it when we get there. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed. Want to see who you guys ran, and thank you for watching.